Welcome to Fish Hook. I'm Charles. Today we're going to do a review on a Blackstone product. If you'll remember, one of the reviews we did in the past was on a Blackstone 22-inch griddle, propane based. We did it at Jack's place. I was very impressed with it. It was nice. The only drawback on that particular model, it wasn't a tailgater model. So I'm always looking for something bigger and better and portable. I looked on the internet and lo and behold, Blackstone made double units, one with a griddle station and a grill combo, one with charcoal and a propane griddle, and one all propane with a burner for a regular grill and a griddle. That's what I bought. This is the beauty right here. It measures 36 inch across on the cooking surface. The griddle pan and the grill are 17 inches wide. They're real cool. Now, in addition to that, when I bought this, as I get into this, I want to show you, I bought it on Amazon. Amazon, believe it or not, had the best price. Blackstone makes, to keep it portable, it's too heavy to carry by itself. So the actual base itself with the legs fold up. They just snap into place. It's all been put together. Goes into a really cool 600 denier or 600D polyester. Very heavy canvas material, reinforced at the corners. Nice carrying case. And they got one for the grill with the griddle together. And then you put the grease trough in there as well. Very nice. And the leg extensions go on the side. So I'm going to show you this first. This is probably 40 pounds, 45 pounds. This is the main assembly. I'm going to take it out, and this is all you guys would use either too in the trunk of your car, or better in the bed of a pickup. You could put this. So that will be coming with me. So right now I'm going to take it out. I'm going to show you just how easy it is to put together. And in a matter of probably 10-15 minutes, you got yourself a cooking station. You're ready to start frying or grilling. It's got a heavy steel, solid steel bar in here. But this is it, so I'm going to flip the legs out. If you listen, they just snap into place like that. All pre-assembled right out of the bag. This is the bag, which is heavier. This one probably weighs closer to 50 pounds, 45, 50 pounds. We'll put it on top of this. And it's very nice, has the Blackstone logo embroidered on. Quality made, very quality. All right, you've got 4 leg extensions. They've got a rubber base, and they've got recessed notches in here. You slide in their thumb screws here. You screw it down, and it'll wedge in one of these valleys. So I'm going to set this up real quick, and all of this is adjustable. Just so you guys know, all of this is adjustable to your terrain. If you're in an area, the beach, or you're at a campground, and there's nothing level at a campground, you know that, and you're in the grass or something, you're in the woods, you can go ahead and lower one leg down one notch, raise the other one, or just however, and you can find level. Very, very smart idea. Somebody thought about how to do this, make it easy. The only tools that I used putting this together, other than my arms, was a screwdriver and an adjustable pliers. Let me get that there. There you go. Now, check this out. This is a, let me bring it here. This is a heavy-duty steel wire frame. This, very strong, cast iron burner that goes under the grill, and an H-shaped double burner stainless steel tube for the griddle pan. This one is supplied with 2 ceramic igniters, spark igniters, and one over here. Now here's what Blackstone gave us. When we opened up the box, there were 2 handles we had to put on. All you have to do is push them on, they snapped into place. They turn on just like a regular range. Push in, turn it to the power you desire. Screwed this little push button with a spring on it. We had to supply a AA battery, so listen, that's your spark igniter. All 3 will spark. There's not separate spark igniters. One energizes them all. But if gas is only turned on here, have no fear that the secondary grill will fire up as well. It won't. Now, let me show you this. This is the grill. It goes, it's made to go over the cast iron burner. Now, let me show you the bottom of this first before I put it on, so you get an idea of what's going on. There's an aluminized base on here, which you can see the cut holes. They're little raised baffles that let air out. That lets the heat come. The flames hit this, and that dissipates the heat, so it'll heat up evenly when you're cooking. It's got a little snap handle here. They've got alignment pins here. In the back here, they've got a little steel washer locked into place. That's to make sure that the grill is a little bit tilting forward, so any residue of grease or drippings will be diverted to the trough. So let's get the back 2 pins lined up where they go. I'll go here. There we go. On top of this little gauge they gave us to put on, it just took it had a threaded rod gone down with a wing nut, all stainless, so just made it super tight. They've got a little air vent here. It was ready, everything's pre-drilled, pre-plumbed. So there's only about 5 things I had to put on, which didn't take any time at all. And just a screw and 2 little nuts. And this way, if you want to put a smoking tube in this, I do this with my Z grill. I accentuate the smoking. I really want a good smoke flavor, so I have these stainless steel tubes. They also will be in the links below. And you can fill them with wood pellets, fire it up, get it going, and I'll show you a demo on that when we do one of these and we do a smoking session. I'll show you. Put it in there and you can make yourself a really cool mini smoker. Anyway, but that's just to let air out or smoke or whatever you guys need. And then I'll tell you another cool feature. This handle, I'm sorry, we had to, let me put that back on, loosen that. This is a rubber coated handle. It was tapped, just 2 screws tighten it up. Now you notice that, spring loaded. The hinges came and then they gave me little limiting pins. Really all they are is tensioning rods. Just snap them on and it rests against it. It's really nice so this doesn't flip over. This grill comes with 2 quality made cast iron grills. They're heavy, they're not light and cheap as you would see in some barbecue setups. It's got the aluminized, well, it's really aluminum pan below it that is put in at an angle so that when drippings come down, there's troughs on both sides. They're angled down into a main trough with a hole in it, and that's what drops into these grease troughs. Very good quality. I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. For the other side, included in this case, there's a bottom part here with a flap. I rolled it out. The griddle pan. Now let's talk a little bit about the griddle pan. Same construction, 4 alignment pins. The back 2 have steel washers on it to keep it graded slightly toward the front so that when everything does drain down, this is already formed at an angle. There's a hole here. So when the drippings and the grease come in here, it rolls here, drops down into the second grease trough. So let's put this in. There we go. Solid. This is an awesome combination. I don't think you guys are gonna go wrong with this. Came with its, again, I said pre-plumbed. All the propane hose is hooked up. It's got a regulator on here, and then you just hook this up. It's a swivel nut union, hook it up to your propane tank, and you're ready to go. Turn the propane cylinder on. Give it a chance to air out. You might have to hit the spark igniter for maybe 20, 30 seconds until finally just turn the gas on slightly. Don't turn it on all the way. Otherwise it'll be a big puff. Put it on light, and then you'll see a flame come on, and then the air has bled out. You're good. Now, when you shut this off, this is a word of a safety precaution. Shut it off at the tank first. Don't shut your regulators off. You want all the propane that's in here to burn out, if at all possible, with the grill on. Let it burn out so that when you turn it on again on a subsequent grilling or frying adventure, that you don't have a bunch of propane gas building up in here and you forget this down. This will blow clean off. It'll blow up. Keep this open. Keep yourself in a well-ventilated area. This is an outdoor grill. Never do it inside. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this little review on a Blackstone grill. I bought this at Dick's. I got a really good deal. They were all across the internet for $199. This is really my second purchase. The first one I had done it with Ace. It fell through with Ace. They couldn't deliver it. Everything went wrong, so I canceled the order. I looked on the internet, and lo and behold, where I least expected to see a sale, I saw it at Dick's offered. It was $199 on sale for $169, so I grabbed it with delivery fee, which is in the low 20s, and tax, my local tax. I was right at $201, $202. It was a difference of almost $40 from the other purchase. So I ended up saving money, and I didn't even know that was going to happen. I think we're going to have a lot of good years of this, a lot of good service. I take care of everything. Every time you use this, scrape the grates are light, take them out, wire brush them down, coat them, leave them coated even when they're in here so no oxidation happens. And then you've got the spring-loaded, come on, this is awesome. This is really good. So I'm going to give a big thumbs up to Blackstone. I am not in any way, shape, or form been offered money to say this. I have not been hired by Blackstone. I spent my own money to buy this. I want to try out the product. Now, if it's no good, I'm going to tell you. We will be doing another review of this once we get it out there in use, and I'll show you just how good it is. I can't wait to taste something off of this. So guys, again, thank you so much for joining me, and until the next one, God bless.